Welcome to Solve This Murder. I'm your detective, Bill.
And I'm your crime scene criminal and witnesses, Dani. We're on part 3 of Drowning at the Dinner Party.
In part 2, I began questioning the dinner guests and worked out a timeline for the evening.
He learned that while the party was watching a horse race on TV, the TV mysteriously glitched.
And discovered that the guests had seen Vinny in the hall outside the bathroom and in front of the office shortly before dinner. So you may have remembered the plan that I had at the end of last episode.
Oh, yeah, we probably did a recap.
Yeah, that's dumb. Because, hey everybody, I'm trying to mend my ways. And I made a big show at the start of this mystery to talk about motive and method and opportunity and all this other cool stuff. And I came up with some interesting motives because motive is where I always fall down. And I've got stuck into my old ways. I'm telling people to tell me all the same information that they've all told me again. I'm not asking the right questions, and I need to set myself back on the right track. So part 2, Billy, or whatever part it was, you shut up, because it's time for Motive Bill to get in there and figure out what's going on. So let me readdress the situation. I have no motive. Absolutely no reason why anybody would want Vinny to be dead. And that is probably a good starting point. The how doesn't matter, the why matters. The how comes later. So let me start again. There are a few things I haven't focused on, including obviously motive, but also like I never followed up with Hugh about his locked bedroom. I will probably soon try and follow up with Brendan about this weird phone call. I haven't checked out the office or anything weird about like where Vinny has been all the time. And I haven't called Sask about anything weird about motives related to previous security people. I've got this Rudolph connection I haven't followed up on. So let's reassess. Let's get our heads back in the game, everybody, because you're waiting. You're sitting there at home yelling at me. Bill, help me find out about motive. And I'm saying I'll get there. Let's do it together. So far, everyone has said that they don't really know Vinny, but I haven't really asked them if they have any ideas about who does know Vinny or who may get something out of this. So I might quickly, I think, revisit that aspect. Because as of now, I've got Hugh's connection to Vinny is obvious. It's his security person. But I said before, I think maybe there's something to do with if he found something out, if anything's going on. I'm going to reapproach some of these people. Do you remember Yasmin's voice? Because I'm going to ask Yasmin.
Oh, yes, I believe I do.
Okay.
That was it, right?
Sure.
More or less.
More or less.
I'll get back into it.
More or less.
It'll happen.
How long until like Minnesotan starts to leak into Bartok?
Pretty
and
quickly.
I gave him a yeah and a hi-ya and I kicked her.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that.
You can't avoid it now.
Oh, no.
Okay, Yasmin, I'd like to just talk to you again quickly.
Oh, absolutely. We're still in the kitchen, right?
No, you know what?
Oh, okay.
We're in the office now. What does the office look like, Dani?
all
I've
right.
walked into the office. You're now Dani again.
You go into the office, you take a look.
Yasmin, don't tell me what the office looks like. Let Dani do it.
Now, this is not like the bedroom. This is a little disheveled. Things are not perfectly
just
in place.
like the insides of his drawers. There's something about this.
Possibly. Like, not... Those ones were a real mess when you got inside the drawers. These ones are just a little off-kilter. Like, there's a rug on the floor. It's a bit disheveled.
The drawers were a real mess? Not just a bit, like, just... Oh, I'm an idiot. Someone was rifling through the drawers, looking for something. Oh my God, I've got to talk to you. I'm such a dummy. God, I'm so dumb. Well, okay, all of you people yelling at me about these drawers the entire time. Shut up. Okay, go on. What?
You found some good stuff in Hugh's room. It can't be totally blamed. Yeah, so there's a rug that's disheveled. There are some paintings on the walls, a little bit crooked. Yeah, things... There's a big desk in there, large oak desk covered in files and, I don't know, family photos, whatever, and they're just a little bit off.
Someone's been searching around here
Yeah,
too as
it's
well.
like the symmetry isn't quite there. Poirot would hate it.
Le symétrie. This egg is terrible. I cannot eat the egg. Even though I myself am somewhat of an egg. Okay, can I have a look? So it looks like people... Does it look like someone's come in and like moved these things? Like if I have a look at the paintings, is there anything behind any of the paintings? Oh my gosh, classic escape room investigation. Is there anything behind the painting?
There is nothing behind the paintings.
on the backs of the paintings?
You give one of the paintings like a shove aside. You don't feel like you can take it down. It's pretty big. You push it aside. There is nothing there. When you let the painting go, it does indeed not quite come back to perfectly straight.
Oh, I think someone has been looking for stuff behind the painting.
But at least by your searching, they haven't found anything.
Ooh. On the desk, anything interesting about the files on the desk, the papers on the desk? By the way, Yasmin, please wait outside.
Oh, I understood.
Okay, good. I don't want you figuring out this investigation.
No problem.
Sorry, everybody. I said I was on motive, but this is looking interesting. This could be motive. It could be related, right? There's secrets in this house.
The papers, you find things like there are newspaper clippings of various horses and that sorts of things. Lots and lots of things about various races and prize money. You find some receipts and things of stuff that he's won. All of that sorts of stuff. Looks like, I don't know, maybe it's tax season and he's getting all his winnings together so you can call them earnings.
Okay.
And besides that, yeah, family photo.
Who's in the family photo? Vinny? But he's labelled my secret brother?
It's a bit hard to
Not
tell.
Vinny?
You would, at your best guess, say that this is a picture of Hugh from 20 years ago with his parents.
And what do his parents look like? Horses?
I don't know how to answer that.
With a yes or no?
No.
Fair. Okay, so. Is anything in the drawers as well? Have they been of the desk? Does it have desk drawers?
They look like they have been indeed shuffled through a little.
Ooh.
But that doesn't seem to be
Looking at the
exciting
files on his desk that were about his winnings and things
Yeah.
like that, does anything look like it's missing? Like, is there anything like sequentially numbered of which there's no page 4? There's a page 3 and 5, but I can't find a 4.
It doesn't seem to be quite like that.
I wonder if maybe there's some cover up here instead of a finding secrets. Like he lost a huge amount of money. He doesn't want anyone to know, and this is all a sham lifestyle. So he's like, or someone has discovered that, or someone's in hiding. There could be something to do with where the money is, or maybe there's some insider betting that has been trying to be hidden. Maybe he's working with Brendan to fix horse races. All right, so someone's definitely been looking around. Oh, and of course, and the two places that Vinny was tonight, he was seen very clearly loitering around outside the office, and very clearly he was seen loitering around outside the bedroom. If someone's been searching through, I think Vinny has been searching for stuff. And like he's just like hanging around, looking around, and that's when he was seen. But like either before or after his rummagings. So I think he has been looking for something. Ooh. I think Vinny was looking for stuff. I'm writing down my motive. That Vinny was seen at O/B search points. That doesn't make much sense. I thought I could get a more reasonable sentence out of that. But above I've written that there was searching in office/bedroom. So it all comes together well.
Sure.
I only need to remember it for a few hours. Okay, so... that's really interesting. I don't know how to follow up with this. Makes me want to pursue a Vinny connection before I talk to people again. I think I want to call... Yasmin?
Yeah?
You can go back and chill. I called you preemptively.
Okay, no problem.
I got distracted by some cool stuff.
Yes, no, okay. We'll just turn on the TV then.
Cool. Careful it doesn't short out. Wink, wink. I still have no idea what's going on with that. I'm going to call... I'm going to Google a number for SASG.
All right. You do so.
It's SCASG.
SCASG.
Sorry.
You do so. You find the number for SCASG.
Southern California
Association of Security
Association
Guards.
of Security Guards. God,
The company.
did you just come up with that on the spot or was that in your notes?
What do you think?
I think it was in your notes.
I would be much more smug right now if it were in my notes.
Let's workshop a better name right now.
No.
Okay. Okay.
That's the best part of improvisation.
No stop. There's yes and, no but, and no stop, please. Please stop improving. We have a murder to solve.
Oh, yes, this is Skask.
Wait.
Who's calling?
This is Bill Billingham, the king of police.
Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot understand you.
Oh, sorry. This is Bill Billingham, the king of police.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Who am I speaking to?
This is...
Unless you're just a man named Skazg who happens to work at Skazg.
Don't be ridiculous. Sweet. My name is Paul King, so when you said King of Police...
I'm King of Paulies. Hey, Paulie, I'm your king. You tell me what's going on.
Yeah, so, yes, what's can I do for you? You need something?
Yes. I'd like to ask about an employee of yours who's contracted out currently to a Mr. Hugh Granger.
Alright, I can look that up and... yeah, sure, what do you want to know?
Well, first of all, I believe the current person that he has hired is, I'm going to be sneaky here, a man by the name of Rudolph?
Rudolph, I don't see any... You don't mean Randolph?
That's who I meant.
Well...
Wait, was I told Rudolph? So, because Hugh's a butt.
No, sorry, he left us some time ago now.
Oh, of course. He retired, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we had a big party and everything.
Okay, and it was kind of an earned long time coming.
Well, he was definitely getting a bit sick of it. Had a bad back from the war.
Which war?
All of them.
All of the wars. Humanity's been at war for thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
Well, I mean, the way old Randolph told it, he'd been to all of them.
I remember back at Hastings.
Hastings, we called it. More like Slowings.
And I'll just cut that out of the episode and keep moving on.
That's what war stories are, Billy.
Yeah, that's
when
right.
you hear about old soldiers and old veterans telling their war stories with each other, that's what they do. Prove me wrong.
World War II, more like World War Blue. I was quite sad at the time. World War One, more like World War We won.
Yeah. I believe this.
The Boer War, more like the Boer War, but spelt differently, so it was boring.
Mm-hmm. You can do this for all of them. It's like this tradition has been going on since wars began.
Was that all?
Yes, that was. I just wanted you to tell me about that Slowings. That was all I wanted. So if Randolph isn't currently working for him, who is? I'm assuming he was replaced.
Yeah, of course. Mr. Granger asked for someone else to be coming out and replacing him right away, and we put Cabo on the case.
Oh, Cabo.
Yeah.
Vinny, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Double check your notes. 100% not his identical twin or something
no,
weird.
It's all good. We all called him Vinny around here.
Okay, lovely. I look, I know it is a bit of a weird question. It's part of a police investigation. Could you describe Vinny to me?
Pretty boring looking, really.
Oh, really? In what way?
Oh, you know, medium everything.
Medium build?
Medium-sized
Tallish?
nose. Medium ears.
Brown hair?
Medium-colored hair.
Some facial hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah. Always wore a security hat. Golden shoes. Okay. And who decided on Vinny? Did you arbitrarily picked, or did he ask to go himself, or was he specifically requested?
No, it was just that he happened to be between jobs at the time. He was one of the ones who was free, and we put him on. It was his turn to be rostered somewhere.
Okay, interesting. And what job was he doing previously?
Oh, mostly bartending, bouncing work.
Bounce as a bouncer. Not
None of us enjoys that.
Nothing super fishy going on there. Because like if there'd been some like specific request or on Vinny's part or for Vinny, there could be some connection there. So you said that it was about was Randolph talking about retiring beforehand?
Oh, years beforehand.
So it wasn't it was very
no,
much
no, not at all. We were sad to see him go. He was a veteran in many ways, but yeah, we all knew it would happen eventually.
Have you heard the news?
Sorry?
The news about Vinny.
No, what is it?
I regret to inform you, but I suppose it is my job as an investigator. Vinny's dead.
Oh, man. What, was he sick? Did he have something that he didn't tell us about?
It was most foul. It's murder. Can you think of anybody who may have wanted Vinny dead?
No, but I suppose you'll want to know. 2 days ago, someone called here.
Really? And what did they say? I want Vinny dead?
They wanted Vinny's phone number.
They wanted his phone number.
Yeah.
Did you give it to them?
Yeah.
Who was calling?
Mrs. Granger.
Mrs. Granger? Womp, womp, wah! Mrs. Granger? I didn't know that Hugh Granger was married. Where's his wife? I'm double checking my notes, right? No, Hugh Granger, no. I don't think I have any notice of Hugh Granger having a wife. Why wouldn't he tell me this? I'm going to talk to Hugh about this. This is wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so obviously that's why you gave her the number. Okay, that makes sense. Granger wife. Sorry, I don't have her name yet. I don't like reducing people to the fact that they're married to someone, but that's all I've got so far. What was her name?
I have no idea.
She didn't give you a name?
Well, she said that she was Mrs. Granger.
There probably is no Mrs. Granger. It was probably bloody Yasmin or Mandy or Carolyn or Tommy or Brendan or Rex or Vinny, who'd forgotten his number and he was embarrassed.
And he really needed his own number.
Except because there was a cute girl and he wanted to give her the number and he's like, I don't know, let me just call. And he tried to impress the girl. But, hello, I'm Mrs. Granger. I believe there's a man working for us named Vincent Cabot.
Okay, see, I do work there. I told you.
Would you please give me his phone number so I can give it to this very attractive young lady? Thank you, darling.
Why does Mrs. Granger want Vinny's number to go to an attractive young lady?
Because it's Vinny. Follow along. Okay. God, it's late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so presumably not a wife, right? Because didn't give a name. I don't think Granger has a wife. So it was someone pretending to be his wife who wanted the number. Do you have the number that called you on file? Do you have
Oh, sorry, it was landline.
What year is it? Okay. He didn't have a phone on him, did he?
No.
Ooh. Could you give me Vinny's phone number?
Sure, I guess. I mean, will it do any good?
I don't know. We haven't found his phone. Perhaps if I had the number, I could call it. We might be able to track it down.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a good idea, man. Do your best for poor Vinny.
And what's the number?
It's a number.
1300-655-506. Which for Australians, you will recognise. Please tweet if you recognise that number,
And that's
Australians.
great because it's got the 555, so Americans will think it's your standard fake.
If anybody recognised that number, please tweet at us. I would be very interested. I love it. At Solve This Murder. Tweet at us about what that number is, and you will win 12
appreciative nods.
murder dollars.
No, appreciative nods.
Murder dollars.
I'm not giving away my murder dollars
We got
again.
murder dollars. 12 murder dollars. Okay. Ooh, that's so cool. Okay. I'm going to hang up the phone.
Okay.
I'm going to
On the other end, he's going, well, that was rude.
I call back.
Hmm?
Sorry, that was an accident. My thumb slipped. Thank you for all your help.
Oh,
You've been very important part of the
okay.
investigation. I will call you back
appreciate that.
if there's anything else that you can do for us.
Thank you for letting me know.
In the meantime,
Don't leave
please.
town.
No,
I know
oh
how
no,
it
you can
goes.
leave town. Please,
Oh,
feel free.
oh.
But send my regards to anyone who's
Yeah,
who's
man.
been hurt by this
Absolutely,
revelation.
I'll pass on the news.
Wonderful. Did Vinny have any family that?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Okay, fair. All right, bye.
Hey.
See ya.
No, you hang
Laters.
up first.
All right. I'm going to call this number. I'm going to call 133032.
Okay.
These are all various numbers. You get another $12 if you give me that one too. Anyone who's Australian will get that immediately.
Yeah.
That's easier to get than 1300-655-506.
You reckon?
I think it was a longer period. All right, so I call 948-11111.
I knew that was coming.
And
that's it. We're out of Australian phone numbers.
And what do I? Who picks up? What does anyone? What happens?
It rings out. Nobody picks up. And you get an answering machine that is eventually one of those very generic, hi, you've reached...
Hey, it's me, Vinny Cabot.
No, hello. You have reached the phone of Vinny Cabot. Please call back or leave a message after the tone.
I call it one more time after getting all of the cops who are here stationed variously around the house. 2 people specifically in the bathrooms, because I know they're very soundproof. Everywhere, one guy in the master bedroom, people in the lounge room, everywhere. Then I call the phone again.
One of them calls out to you and says, hey, found something.
Oh, investigations! Okay, beautiful. We found the phone. We found a phone.
This is weird. It was in the back of the cupboard in the ensuite.
Oh, right. Where exactly is it?
Like in the ensuite bathroom.
Ensuite bathroom in the back of the cupboard.
Yeah, like the medicine cupboardy sort of thing.
That's so good. Is it okay? I think I need to investigate this. Okay. Can I have a look at can I unlock the phone? Is it locked or is it?
It cannot, but you in SoCal know of a very good and very well connected lab that you can send it off to, and they'll have it done for you in a second.
Okay.
You got a tech lab in this one.
Sweet. Okay, I go to the boffins at the lab.
All right.
Who have their boffin voice.
Yes, hello.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
What do you need us to do?
Hey, boffins. Can you crack this phone?
Oh, have you been touching that with your hands?
Yes.
Oh, boy, I mean, okay. I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but...
So don't tell me how to do your job. Just tell me,
No
can you crack the
problem.
phone?
Well, obviously. No, take you 5 seconds. What do you need?
I just want to get into it so I can have a look around.
He attaches something to it, and she goes, and done. There you go.
What did you just attach to it?
Hacker.
In English! That's all I wanted. I just wanted to say in English to this tech guy. Okay, so I've got the phone now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I check the call log? Or the messages? Call log first. Let's do the call log.
All right, to call log, you see a missed call. Or 2 missed calls even, from your number.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, the next one is from... it's an outgoing one from during the party.
Oh, what time? What time?
About, let's say, it says 7:08.
Oh, okay. 7:08, so dinner had already started. He hadn't been seen since like 6:45. Just before he was found? There's a good chance that wasn't him sending that call. There's a good chance it was him saying, someone's about to murder me. I'm Vinny Cabo.
He might have been calling someone at the dinner table, like calling Hugh and saying, I found your secret. And so Hugh walks out to kill him.
Come and find me. I'm hiding in the spindle.
And then Hugh just went, oh, well, that's Vinny.
Okay, so an outgoing call at 7:08, can I see what number it was to?
You can see it is to a number. It is not to a name.
Can I call that number?
You can call that number.
Okay, I call the number. Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop. Phones haven't sounded like this for a long time. Beep,
Yeah.
beep, boop, boop, boop.
It rings, and it rings out, and eventually you get the number you have dialed is not available.
Not available.
Please try the number that you meant. Check the number and try again.
The number you've called is not available. Please check the number and try again. That was how it was.
Yeah.
I mean, even that weird, with that weird inflection as
Oh,
to the,
yeah.
and try again,
It's definitely...
which is not right.
I mean, our one definitely has that inflection. This
Check
one,
the
this
number
one doesn't. The
and-
inflection's
It's
totally
like,
different.
Hey, dude, that number's totally not a real one. Maybe you should call back, find somebody else. Maybe just double check that you got all the digits in the right order.
Is this what you're
Thanks.
thinking that the SoCal ones are like? Or are you
Yeah.
saying that this is Thomas's phone and he's making it up?
No, this is the SoCal one. If you call any
Okay,
wrong
cool.
number in California, anywhere in California, even up in San Fran, it's just like, let me just quickly try. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, no, bro. Bogus. Total bummer, but you didn't make that connection. Oh, dude. Okay, so, it doesn't go anywhere?
Hmm.
Hey, Boffin,
Yeah. Yeah.
can you
but
try
it's-
and trace this number for me? Find out if it's ever been registered to someone, if it was a real number?
Oh, sure. I mean, that'll
the
take
number
a bit of
files.
computer work. My hacker won't do that. So
In English!
I gotta use a compooper.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for using proper English. Okay, lovely. Okay, so, Boffin's on that.
Cool. I'll be on that. Anything else you want me to do?
At this point, hey, Boffin,
Mm-hmm.
if I were watching TV and suddenly the picture cut out and the sound cut out for a little bit longer than that,
Mm-hmm.
what might cause that?
Well, it depends on a lot of factors, but assuming that it's not just a power outage of some sort, then it sounds like perhaps another device in that area was causing interference with it. Some other sort of video or audio thing getting its wires crossed.
Ooh, maybe Tommy had a device that when it went off, caused that terrible failure. It could have been Tommy. Okay, so we had this phone, which is amazing. We found someone, I think someone posing as Granger's wife. I don't think Granger has a wife. I'll check with Simba beforehand. Maybe he can look up in the records whether Granger has a wife.
Oh, and just to let you know before you leave the lab, yeah, that number is definitely a real number. I can't find who it belongs to. I'm just getting records that it is definitely part of a listed, registered number.
Interesting. Is that the thing I would get then? Would you? If I called that number, I wouldn't expect if this has been disconnected. Then would I?
Oh, I mean, did it say that it had been disconnected? Because maybe a person just wasn't paying their bills.
Oh, you're right. And there's no way to find out who that number is attached to?
Besides calling it or, going through the weeks-long process of getting a subpoena from the company, I don't know.
Messages. Can I check the messages on the phone?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
I was asking Danny, Boffin.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Are there any messages to or from that number?
No.
Oh, interesting. Well, are there any other interesting messages from the last few days?
Yes, there is. So there are a couple that just look like very boring stuff. But yesterday morning, did the murder happen yesterday?
Yes. So I got
morning of murder.
Yeah.
There was a message from Hugh.
Hugh? Oh, what does it say?
It says, "Hello, friend. There is a gathering on tonight, so your services will not be required."
Wait, what?
Signed, Hugh Granger.
Wait, what? Solve This Murder is created by Bill Sunderland and Dani Siller. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook at Solve This Murder. For questions, queries and theories, send an email to solvethismurderpod@gmail.com. Thank you to Jared, Devon and Whit of Advanced Sagebrush and Shootouts for creating our theme music. And thanks to all of you for listening.